Good evening, Owls family. Hoot, hoot. How is everyone doing? Hopefully, this live stream will stay strong. If not, I'll tell you now. If it backs up, I'll start a StreamYard live stream just for a heads up. It is a cold, rainy night here. The monsoons have rolled in. How is everyone doing? Hoot Hoot Xander, welcome in the chat. Good evening, Sister Tammy Osio. How are you doing? Good evening, Carol. Welcome into chat. Hoot Hoot. Uh-oh, Farrell's in the house. Hoot Hoot. Good evening, darling. Good evening, Cheryl. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? Let's see, who else do we have? Good evening, Apple9. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Yay, there's Angel. Welcome into chat, darling. Hoot, hoot. Let's see, is there anybody else? Good evening, Jennifer. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Yep, hoot, hoot, y'all. Welcome in, Deb. Welcome into chat. Good evening, Regina. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Yep, everything's fine here. The snow is kind of starting to melt. Thankfully, most of the ice is gone out of the road, but there's still little patches here and there. Oh no, that's not good to hear, Xander. Not good at all. Yeah, I know I have no control whatsoever over the commercials. Hope everyone can hear me and that everyone is doing well. Listen, that's perfectly fine. Take care of phone if you need to. Good evening, Seahorse Dreams. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Yeah, y'all get me dressed up from coming in from work. Yep, they don't like to listen, not whatsoever. I am so sorry to hear that. Good evening, D. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Yep, I'm definitely glad that you're doing better and you're okay, Xander. That could have been really bad. Oh, thank you. This was my work outfit. So y'all get me all kind of dressed up tonight. It's almost over. Don't rush it too much because my birthday will be coming up soon. Don't rush January. And as you get older, like I am, you don't like to rush those days, not whatsoever. So, besides Xander, we know how he's doing. How is everyone else doing? Oh, thank you, Farrell. Yeah, speaking of Farrell, y'all, guess what? Tomorrow is Farrell's birthday. So, yeah, we got to tell Farrell happy birthday. Yep. I've been waiting. I've been waiting all day to say, to get Farrell. Welcome in the chat, Monica Hoot Hoot. How are you doing? Yeah, the days are going by way too fast. Believe me, I don't like them going by fast at all. Yeah, Benadryl's evil. I know too well. But yeah, two Benadryls, and it's going to take me 3 days to wear them off. I know all about the evils of Benadryl and try my best not to take it. Yeah, it should help. It's just going to take a while to get in his system to counteract that allergic reaction. Good evening, almost homesteading. Hoot hoot. Welcome into chat. I gotta open the shirt up. I don't want my owl being hidden. No sneaky owl tonight. Yeah, I understand. There's times you gotta do what you gotta do. Believe me, I understand more than you realize. Let the owl fly free. Oh, believe me, I do wear my hooter with pride. Oh, and I was going to let everybody know, if you might not have seen the community tab post. Yeah, I had some fun yesterday. I got to sit down and actually design more merchandise. Good evening, Debbie. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. I'm trying to keep up with Debbie. We've got a lot of Debbies. Oh, listen, you can't help it, Xander. Don't beat yourself up. You can only do so much, darling. She'll be fine. Tell her to stay strong, and don't let her get depressed whatsoever. Because if you ever, when you're fighting cancer, and I know it's hard, very hard on people, if you ever get depressed or get down, it's got you. You've got to no matter what, fight it and stay positive as much as possible. Yep, definitely praying for you and your sister. Definitely. Good evening, Nancy. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. You're welcome. No need for thanks, darling. I am more than happy to do it. And would you like me to put you both on the prayer list? I need to get a prayer list going. Okay, definitely will. Definitely will. I will get that going after the live stream. Kitty body slam. That's what it is. Listen, you saw me wrestling. Well, not wrestling, but Penny was bound and determined to get in that first batch of snow cream. She was around. She was watching me on that second batch. Yes, they are assassins. That's why we should be thankful the earth is not flat, because they would have done knocked us off the edge of it. Cats have absolute, I love them to death, but they have no shame. They have no shame at all, and they play good Good games. Yeah, we'd be floating in space, you better believe it. And a cat would not have 1 ounce of remorse. There we go. Yes, both those snow creams. Oh, they were good. Let me tell you, they were so good. Now, if we get blessed, there might be a chance that we get blessed with another batch of snow. It won't be soon. Already got plans for a different batch of snow cream coming up. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Let me tell you, that snow cream was good. I was very impressed at how well the peanut butter powder worked in the snow cream. It was really good and it was not over sweet, which I was happy with that. Angel said she'd give us her snow. Yes, yes, it does. It soothes the soul very much. I have been so happy. That's why I made a lot of snow videos. One, we were so frigid, I couldn't really do anything outside. And, well, I could do videos on the snow. And it's been a long time since we just had snow because usually it's an ice storm with us. Right now, we're dodging another ice storm. It's going from Oklahoma northward above us. So let me tell you, we had, and it's unheard of, snow lasts for over a week here. It was beautiful. I enjoyed it. I've got a few more shorts to post of the snow, but it got weird looking towards the end. It started, of course, kind of melting a little bit, and then we had some heavy frost on top. It started looking like melted marshmallow cream. Yeah, I know most people know how to make the basic snow cream. Well, me and Junior just have to go just a little above and beyond. Yep, we're gonna have to get used to the winters getting even wilder. It's just something. That's why I tell everyone, keep a journal. If nothing else, keep a big regular size, hanging wall calendar, and on each day, take notes. What the temp is, the high and the low, what's going on, so you can kind of keep track each year of what's going on because it's going to get to the point where we're not really going to be able to forecast weather. And you'll be thankful. You will be thankful to have references to go back on. That's why I tell everybody, if you can, now, I'm not going to say I'm perfect. I've been so busy and with all the crap going on, I haven't been keeping any records, but keep records. You'll appreciate it. You will, and especially if you're growing a garden or herbs or anything, keep a record of how well they do each year and how if you are in a drought or what amount of rain you get. It's going to help kind of as the years go by because we're in grand solar minimum, natural weather cycle. It's nothing to do with government, nothing to do with any of that crap. It's a natural weather cycle. And we're going to need to keep as much records as possible. Ain't that the truth, Xander? So beyond true. Well, guess what? It's not what's on the inside of the rose hip. It's the outside, the not the seeds on the inside, it's the outside of the rose hips is what you use. The seeds on the inside is what you plant to do more roses. Now back to Keith. That is so beyond true. Yeah, like like another lady had said in one of her comments, Memphis is the same way. Wait 30 minutes, there's a good chance the weather's going to change. Good evening, Perlio. Gardening in Rayford. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Good evening, and Oseo Bounty sister. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? Did you get you some snow finally? I'm a hoping Bounty got some snow. She would have absolutely loved the snow we got. It was the most aggravating snow. It was powder. You can't make a snowman. You can't make a snowball, but you know what? You can make some snow cream with it. And snow cream we made. Yep, what I do, I watch the radars. That's how I predict the weather. I watch the radars. And I'll watch how that humidity goes up and especially the barometric pressure. That will tell you a lot. But what a lot of things that people's not paying attention to are the earthquakes going on. We had a 7.2 or 7.3 over on the far side of China, kind of over in the Middle East. Yeah. Yes, if the bones start hurting, you can guarantee we've got some kind of storm coming. Absolutely. Break your bones, get hurt really bad, or get old. Your body becomes its own weather station. Oh my God, a weatherman in skinny pants. That's scary. Yeah, Bounty, we got, and it's bad when we've got more snow than Bounty does. That's saying something, y'all. Yeah, you would have been skiing like crazy. It was fine powder. Yes, we are dead on the New Madrid fault line. Here's how bad it is. Everybody thinks California's got a bad one. Yeah, they got a couple bad ones. We got the San Andreas fault. No, we got the fault line here. When it happened, it was back in the 1800s. New Madrid. There we go. Lord, I done got my fault lines mixed up. The New Madrid fault line. It was early 1800s. Right at the moment, I can't remember the years. It hit very into one year and rolled into the next one. It caused the Mississippi River to run backwards, and that's how the Reelfoot Lake was formed on Tennessee Kentucky border. Big, huge lake. And it was so bad and it was felt so far away. It's why the Liberty Bell is cracked. I'm not lying to y'all. It cracked the Liberty Bell. It was bad, y'all. It was severely bad. And yes, that's why Memphis does not have many tall buildings. We've got a few because some people got a little stupid and carried away, but we don't have any massive skyscrapers here. And that's why me and Junior, the bookshelves that we have in our house, we have the little screw in like screen door hooks, and we have the bookshelves. Of course, that's not going to keep the stuff from falling off of the bookshelves, but it keeps the bookshelves from falling themselves. We have them attached to the walls. It's called the Grand Solar Minimum. It happens every 400 years and it lasts 30 years. In, I think it's May, I think, will be the 5 year mark. Each year it's going to get worse. Who? No, that's still too cold. No, that's way too cold. Yes, now here's the thing we've got to remember. The why it's called Grand Solar Minimum. The solar activity, the sun flares, the heat part of the sun is going to cool off some if I'm right. We won't be seeing hardly any of the solar flares and stuff like that. And that's why we're going to slowly get colder and colder. Yep, 30 years. Yep. And that's why I tell people prepare. That's why if you garden, which you should be, try to grow as many heirlooms as you can. I don't understand why people are so cranked up about all these hybrid seeds and crap. You don't need super sweet corn. You don't need super sweet tomatoes. I'm sorry, but personally, for me, anything that's uber sweet, it's just nasty. There's nothing I cannot stand more on this planet. Well, besides lying and cheating, I don't like that. I do not, do not like sweet tomatoes. They are just nasty to me. Perlio, did you happen to see the community tab post about the True Leaf Market? Oh, what did I miss? Oh, about Bounty, yeah. She's been complaining for a while, which she should be ungodly, brutally cold right now, and she's not. She's actually in a drought, which is not good. And for her not to have, we had more snow than Upper Canada. That says something's really wrong, y'all. Yeah, I'm ambassador to, and it's a good seed company, really good seed company. That's okay. I'm proud of you, Xander. You won't regret getting it. You won't, not whatsoever. See, here's the thing, Carol. This is what I was um this is what I had was trying to tell everybody. Uh the New Madrid fault line, which runs the Mississippi River, we shake daily. We have anywhere from 520 more earthquakes daily. They're not telling people about these earthquakes. I've been watching. I don't know if Tammy's been feeling it. Ohio, right up there by Lake Erie, close to the Ohio Pennsylvania border. They done had 4 or 5 earthquakes this past couple of weeks. Oklahoma's been rocking. Now, I don't know if that's from fracking, but Oklahoma's been rocking. And here's the weirdest one. All right, western lower side of Texas. They had, now, of course, now it could be government doing no telling what kind of testing out there, or it could be, earthquakes, actual natural earthquakes. Texas has been rocking. Good evening, Angela. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Bikinis, hooters. Good evening, Cassandra, darling. How are you doing? Hoot hoot. Welcome into chat. Ah, there you go. I haven't got to look at that. I've been focusing on the seeds. Yeah, but there's a better one than that, Xander. It's free. Now, it's an app, it's a free app for your phone. Now, you will have to go in and set your settings, or back in the day when it first came out, when I had it back then, yeah, I'd get text messages like crazy. Set your settings. It's called Earthquake Tracker. A lot of people don't realize we have anywhere from 225 and up earthquakes around the world a day. Now, how often do you hear about them? Rarely, very rarely. And that will open your eyes, because when you read, you can go to the app, open it up, and read where the quakes are at. And if you click on it, it opens up the world map, shows you where it's at, how far, the people felt it. And then you can look around the whole globe and see just how much it's been rocking. Nobody's heard anything about the 6.0 and bigger quakes happening in Tonga. This monster 7.2, 7.31 today. Yeah, there's a lot. You'd be surprised down there in Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands and all of them, bunches of earthquakes. Good evening, Lulu. Welcome in the chat. How are you doing, darling? Hoot hoot. Yes, that's absolutely the truth, D. Absolutely the truth. Yeah, they've tried the rolling blackouts here during the winter storm, and I'm like going, no, there's no excuse in it, not whatsoever. Yes, they are. Now, some of the ones in Oklahoma, I can't vouch if they're natural earthquakes or if it's from fracking, because fracking does cause earthquakes. But those up in Ohio, it don't make any sense where they're at. Why, unless it's a fault line up there. There was one last week up in New Hampshire as well. Yep, yep. That's why I tell people prepare for this stuff because they're going to keep doing it. They don't care about the people no more. They If you can't blatantly see it what they're doing, yeah, people need to wake up. 1985, yes, I remember a big earthquake, and I'll tell you, yep, that's a new volcano. Now that big one that hit in on the west side of Japan, people don't know. It has not stopped having earthquakes since that big one happened. So I'm beginning to wonder, is there a I kind of cracked a joke, not about the people being hurt or nothing. I'm wondering if a new volcano is forming underneath. And then my joke was, it's either a new volcano forming or Godzilla's fixing to come back. Yep, there now I'll tell you, back in the 70s, it was later 70s. Me and my grandmother, and this was in the middle of Memphis. We were sitting on the couch watching TV. We had a big enough earthquake here in Memphis, it bounced her off the couch. Yeah, we shake here, and we hope she decides to stay, asleep. We hope she decides to stay asleep, but if this new Madrid goes, it's not gonna be pretty. Good evening, Beverly. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. Yeah, I knew what you meant. I knew you meant fracking quakes. They're not as deep. Now, some of these not as deep earthquakes are natural earthquakes. You just got to know the area. Couch seat belts, yeah. It bounced her poor little body right off that couch. But yeah, if you get earthquake tracker, just work with the settings. You'll be surprised to see where the earth is shaking. Now, a lot of people don't know that now it's not active above ground, it's active below ground, but there's quite a few alive volcanoes in the Appalachians, especially the end of Tennessee. There's volcanoes there that they don't, release the gas or the lava. Now, everybody kind of worries and talks about, Yellowstone. Now, if Yellowstone goes, we're in massive trouble. But a lot of people don't know there is a volcano here in America that puts Yellowstone to shame. It's dormant, thankfully. It takes up a good chunk of Canada, all of Maine, and just about all of the northeast coast. It goes over into the Great Lakes as well. Anybody up there ever wondered where all those, you see those giant boulders just in the middle of nowhere and how rocky your ground is? Yeah, it wasn't just glaciers, y'all. Good evening, Janie. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Yep, things will fall off the wall. You can protect yourself from the bigger stuff, but the little stuff, there's no way to keep it on a shelf. Yes, I remember Mount St. Helens very well. It erupted when we were in school. Yes, I remember that. And the ash coming all the way. And of course, it went past us too. But yeah, I remember the ash blocking out the sun here in Memphis and all the cars and the streets and everything covered in ash. I remember Mount St. Helens. Yes, I do. And watching it erupt and everything. Yes, I'll never forget that one. Good evening, Deanna. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Good evening, CSW 300. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Yep, Arkansas has more quakes than people realize. Yeah, there is way more fault lines than people realize. Good evening, Gloria. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Good evening, fishing for fun. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. No problem. You enjoy it, darling. I'm gonna be eating after live stream. I'm telling you that. Yep. Well, the New Madrid fault goes down into Louisiana as well because it follows the Mississippi River down. Now, somebody gonna have to Google that. I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you what year, but I was in, let's see, elementary school. I also remember watching on TV the first
Vermont
shuttle.
St. Helens?
Huh?
Vermont St. Helens?
Mm-hmm.
80 to 82.
No, it was only one big eruption.
Yeah.
From 80 to 82 ain't gonna help me.
So that's.
But I remember watching live. I think I was in junior high. It might have been elementary. I remember watching the first space shuttle explode. That was traumatic as well. Okay, Janie. Yeah, somebody check. 1980. May 18th, 1980. Yep. That was bad. That was bad. But they had been warned. That man was trying to warn them, but nobody wanted to listen. Now, it was, what was it? Probably about 15, 20 years ago. I was blessed with a statue. It was a wolf statue where they had made that created it from the Mount St. Helens ash. It's a beautiful statue. Beautiful. Oh no, don't tell me it's acting up. Yep, I'm fighting about the last live stream. They're trying to say I was playing music in it. I'm not going. I don't play music in my live streams. That's okay, Angela. Stay positive. You're going to pass it without a problem. I had to go through that so much. But yep, I had to be when I was being demo lady, I had to get recertified every 6 months. Like to drove me crazy. I could have answered the questions in my sleep. Love you, Angela, and you stay positive. You're gonna pass it, you know it. Yep, we had to cover up, we had to mask up. Yeah, it was bad here. Love you too, sister. Love you too. It was bad here. I mean, we didn't have sun for, about a week. Yeah, it blocked out everything. It was spooky. Ha 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 ha. Are you in chat, baby? Janie goes, y'all, I just got to humbly now to Mama Owl. I made her chili with cornbread on top. Neighbors down here are who's Teresa? Laugh out loud. Yep, I appreciate it more than y'all know. I'm telling you, it's addictive. I try to show y'all things that are good. That tamale pie has been in our family. Uh, I know since I was a child. It might have went further back, and I don't get to make it often. But when I do, watch out! I'm making it. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. That's just like the videos, like the snow cream videos. The shepherd's pie videos, the lentil soup and turkey meatball shorts. That's things that some little bit of it I bought and stocked up before the storm hit, or it was stuff we already had stocked up on. Now, it's going to be a short, but I have one that'll be coming out in a couple of days. It's a short on making canned chicken shepherd's pie. Oh my god, let me tell you that was good because I used 2 pint jars of canned chicken, a pint jar of canned mixed vegetables. I had fresh carrots to cut up. I had onions to cut up. I made a chicken shepherd's pie. I have to admit though, I absolutely love canned chicken breast. I can't help it. I have made shepherd's pie with chicken, with rabbit, with squirrel, with ground beef, uh, beef stew meat, venison, let's see, goat, lamb slash sheep. It wasn't a baby. Um, pork. I've done it with pork. I like pork loin. Cubed that up. I've made. Only thing I haven't made yet is raccoon. That might happen. I just can't let Candy hear about that one because, yes, she'll have a heart attack and won't eat it. Welcome back, Bounty. Welcome back. Yeah, it's stick to your ribs food that our ancestors would make because they had leftovers. Oh, I missed Pete. Oh, hold on. Wait. Where is okay. Okay, Pete. Oh, that's wonderful to hear. I'll put you back on the prayer list because I've been slacking, y'all, and I apologize. Yep, I got to get working on that too, Tammy. Let me tell you, it's been too brutally cold to do anything. All right, while y'all are waiting on the oak gall or iron oak gall ink video, I almost called it a recipe. You can be gathering your oak galls. You're going to now gather your oak galls. You're going to need some gum Arabic, preferably powder. It mixes better. Um, in one jar, like you could use a jelly jar with a good lid. If you've got some rusty nails, put them in there for safekeeping. You do not want to use any nails or screws that are coated in any way. You're going to want to use iron because you're going to need the rust. But just put them dry, especially if they're rusty, put them dry in the jar. And I will get to this video soon. The snow just, yeah, put a stop in its tracks. Yes, March 19th, which will be a Saturday. I think I put it for 6. Um, I haven't posted about it yet because I'm waiting for it to get a little further along in time. March 19th is the second annual OWLS family seed swap, spring seed swap. Now, if you need to know anything about it, I have a playlist on it. So you can watch that and please read the description boxes. Now, this morning I was late on putting the description box together for the video. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, I passed out. I didn't even know I fell asleep last night. I saw that. That sounded good. All right, March 9th. Xander's trying to get me all messed up, y'all. I'm going to have to, and I'm going to break down. I got to get me a notebook so I can keep it beside me for live streams. Yes, I'm so looking forward to it. Now, this week, I am trying my best to get as many videos as I can get made. Thursday, praying to get to go to the Herb Society meeting, so I'll have that video to post. And this Saturday is also the seed swap at our local seed swap at the one I video going to the not botanic garden, Lichterman Nature Center that I usually video yearly for y'all. It's gonna feel weird going there this year because, well, I'm not about to volunteer for the botanic garden table, but I'm going to be getting seeds and I'm going to be bringing y'all along for it. Yep, there you are. You're doing good. Hey, if I don't rib you, you're going to think I'm upset with you. Oh, and I know I've got seeds coming in several different packages, and I need to do an opening and talk about those seeds. Also, I got, thank gracious, it wasn't stolen. I ended up getting the raised bed that I was blessed to win from Broke Farmer. So we got to get that unboxed and put together and trying to juggle work. And yet, y'all just hang with me. Yeah, you would be. Oh, believe me, I'm still mad too. I am very mad. Now, of course, I will go there to go to the Herb Society meeting, but I'm not going to be working and doing anything in the herb garden when the Herb Society does their work. And no, I refuse to. I have to. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Okay. Now, hopefully, I can pronounce these right. Favorite above all. SOW, True Seeds. Favorite seed company of all. Strictly medicinal. Another one that I have not got to buy from because I'm trying to get things caught up, but I will be buying from them. It's the one that Perlio needs to hear about. One Green Planet. If I remember right, they're out of Portland, I think, somewhere around Washington or Oregon, somewhere up there. If you haven't got your catalog or ordered your catalog, it's free. If you haven't got that catalog yet, you need to get you one. That is the biggest learning experience about plants of all kinds. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. So True Seeds, strictly medicinals. Uh, One Green Planet. Uh, Now, honestly, I haven't grown anything from this company yet, but I'm very, very impressed about their ambassador program. Uh, what is it? Sweet True Leaf Market. Oh my God, it sounds bad. I can't even remember the name. True Leaf Market. I've got a good shipment of seeds coming from them. Strictly Mademoiselle. Uh-oh, Janie, you got a secret about me. Yeah, yeah. I haven't had much luck. I'm going to be honest. And I know it was bad batches of seeds. I have not had much luck from Baker Creek or in my gardener. And still, I get nervous about really cheap seeds makes you wonder where the seeds come from. Just me, I'm not pointing fingers or nothing. Makes me wonder. Strictly medicinal is amazing. Let me tell y'all, I love that company. But I have noticed, and it's a little makes me a little not leery about the company, and makes me a little nervous. I saw that last year's I haven't got the 24 seed catalog yet, but I noticed they downsized a lot in the 23 catalog. Yep, my birthday is coming up on February the 7th. Uh I'm gonna try to do some kind of small giveaway. I apologize, y'all, until we can get back on our feet. I'm gonna try to do something. I always do something on birthday. Um, it might not be a whole lot, but we'll get something done. Um, let's see, what was I trying to say? But I can say tomorrow is Farrell's birthday. Good evening, DJ Play Nice. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Would anybody any of the owls like to swap seeds with DJ Play Nice? Oh, I know why he hasn't heard from his partner, because if I remember right, it's because I'm an evil thief. Yeah. Yeah, One Green Planet. That's an amazing, beautiful, well put together catalog. It's just amazing finding out about other things from around the world that will grow here for me. All right, CSW 300. What was your YouTube name back then? Because I don't remember that one. Good evening, Sandra. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Good evening, Bears Crochet Critters. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Oh, almost homesteading. You should have heard a lot of the things I was called. And you know what? That's what I say to them. Adios. I kept going forward. Candy, candy. I'm trying to I'm sorry, CSW 300. Don't take me as being rude. I don't remember. We have two that is needing seed swap partners. Uh, DJ Play Nice and apparently CSW 300. Good evening, Virginia. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Oh, I'm not worried about having birthdays. You know why? It's a miracle I'm still alive. And you better believe I am proud of my age. I am fixing to be 54. It's a miracle. I'm telling y'all, miracle I'm alive. And you know what? I am beyond thankful for every day. I am blessed to be above ground. I don't care how crappy the weather might be, what what things me or Junior are going through. You know what? Even a bad day above ground is way better than the alternative. Oh, thank you. Listen, I try my best to treat everyone like I want to be treated. Now, a lot of people have to realize I'm also blunt. I'm straight to the point. I don't sugarcoat stuff. It's not that I'm being mean. I'd rather tell you the truth than let you walk a lie and get hurt, killed, robbed, stolen from. I'd rather tell you the truth than let you just. That's just like almost homesteading. I got fussed at. I got fussed at because of that live stream. I was told that I was cold hearted because I talked like I did, and I should have been ashamed of myself about when you asked for herbs for pregnancy. Oh, yeah, somebody did not like me, not whatsoever, because of that. I honestly can't remember, Pearlio. I posted it in the community tab, I think. I think I remembered. I know it was a One Green Planet, okay? Ooh, Gloria, are you an Aquarian? Do we have another Aquarian in the batch? Oh, all right, I will, Xander. I will, but you gotta behave. No timing people out. No blocking nobody. No booting them out of chat. Do you understand me, Xander? I want your answer first. Good evening, October Opal, darling. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing, darling? Are you feeling better? Y'all, I told you I've been slacking. October Opal's been in the hospital. She was in the hospital. All right, Xander. Now don't you you behave. You are now a moderator. Hold on, y'all. I gotta catch up. Yeah, it was a different one. Yeah, I was. They didn't apparently listen to the rest of the chat, the replay of the chat, because if you remember, yeah, I might have been a little blunt, a little too blunt, but I went on to tell you what herbs to look for, what you can and should use, and so on. You can use hawthorn, but be very careful about using hawthorn for your blood pressure because it can lower it too much. Also, turmeric is very good for blood pressure as long as it's standardized. You any turmeric powder that you use You have to make sure that it's standardized. That way you are getting the exact amount that they're saying you're getting.
And turmeric also acts as a blood thinner.
Yes, and turmeric also acts as a blood thinner, so you got to be careful about that. Yeah, I was hoping you realized that almost homesteading because me and you've talked before about it. Oh, we got Pisces. Gloria's a Pisces. You'll do it, bear crochet critters. Bears crochet critters. Apologize. Stay positive. Don't give in. Keep doing what you can. Main thing people have to remember. We got a Libra in the house. Oh, it's a shirt top. I have the long sleeve shirt underneath the shirt because let me tell you, if I wore this shirt by itself, there wouldn't be much left to the imagination whatsoever. Yeah, One Green World. Okay, that's the company. That is the most beautiful catalog. Okay, let me catch up. Oh, I'd like to see somebody try to tell you to slow down, Bounty. One Green World, it's not so much for seeds, it's an amazing fruit trees, uh, berries. I'm telling you, I didn't realize it was that many berries in the world. I'm trying to think. Some of it's hybrid, some of it's not. They let you know exactly what the plants are, where they come from, the growing zones. Like I said, it's an educational catalog at that too. Uh, there's just so much. The amount of different kinds of peaches, the amounts of different kinds of plums, apples, like I said, berries galore. It's it's just an experience looking at it. I missed Jennifer's. Let's see, hold on. Where did I miss it? Where I miss it? Oh crap. Who Okay, Jennifer, I finally found it. You take care, darling, and have a wonderful week ahead. Stay safe because now we're going into monsoon season. You can make a turmeric tincture. You can get turmeric capsules. You can make a turmeric milk tea. Now, here's one thing a lot of people don't know. And no, guys, I'm not going to get very graphic. Uh, you have to be careful taking turmeric. Younger women, especially, if you still have your cycle. I learned this the hard way. It scared Junior bad enough. This was back then. He was going to make me go to the emergency room. Be very careful. It can cause your cycle to be ungodly heavy because it's a blood thinner. Just keep that in mind. But guys, y'all should know this stuff, especially if you have a wife or a girlfriend, daughters. You've got to be careful. You have to make sure that they know that this might happen. It's not going to kill you. All you have to do is instantly stop taking it. You'll go back to normal in a day or two. So that's just one thing people have to know. Some things have small side effects. Yes, heavier bleeding might not be a bad thing, but for those who's not used to it, it can scare the daylights out of you. But yeah, you got to do the standardized so you make sure you're getting exactly what you're paying for and that it's balanced. Also, don't forget if you're taking turmeric, add black pepper to it so it causes the what is it, curcumin
Curcumin.
curcumin to work better. Yes, I love moringa. I had four moringa seeds growing. Didn't get to harvest them because, yeah, I'm not going to get started on that. But you know what? They grew like crazy here, so I'm going to just do it again next year. Wait. Yeah, look into fruits that will grow in Alaska as well. See, I learned my lesson right because I was going through menopause for 18 years, y'all. 18 years. And it finally stopped. Uh, but yeah, it'll startle the daylights out of you. Yes, the cayenne will make it more potent. It'll also help your immune system. And if you have trouble with arthritis, it helps that too. Yes, there are things I cannot grow October opal. Apparently, big bushes. I think it's because I just so desperately want them. I'd give anything to have somewhere around me where I could go pick them. Yes, I am desperate for fig bushes. I have tried, I have rooted them beautifully, croaked. I have planted them. They were growing beautifully. Croaked. But yeah, I've got several seed companies. I found I forget two of them. I can't remember the names, but I'm going to do when I get all my packages of seeds in. I'm going to do video on them talking about the seeds and the companies. Uh, one I'm looking forward to because, well, now of course Tammy beat me to it. So don't think I'm copying you, Tammy, but I'm gonna do now y'all, if y'all haven't watched Tammy's really good video about the oh crap. Let me think here. The beans, my brain poop. It just left. The stringing and drying of the beans. Leather breeches, thank you. I was talking to Farrell last night about the leather breeches. Well, see, I don't go to doctors, so they ain't gonna know nothing I take. And yep, I got some very old Tennessee, what is it? Tennessee cornfield pole beans. Old old school Appalachian green beans. So I'm gonna be showing you step by step on doing the leather breeches. Oh, for the red clover, women's health, uh, female health, mental health, immunity, a lot of things, a lot of things. Okay, October Opal, I see how you are. I see how you are. A senior moment. Folks, it's okay. No, not a senior moment. I am having moments of sometimers. Sometimes I remember it, sometimes I don't. But it gets aggravating because I don't want people thinking because, y'all, I'm telling you, I've warned people stress is bad on you. Yes, my stress is lowering, but it does bad things to you. Last time I was ungodly stressed, I blew my gallbladder out. Now it didn't blow, but yeah, I caused it to compact completely of gallstones. I don't have a gallbladder to lose, so I'm trying to de-stress. But yeah, and it aggravates me because I've got the answer right there, and then it goes toodles. A full hard drive, ain't that the truth? Leather breeches, they are dried, air dried green beans that you take. Well, if I tell you too much, you won't watch the video. But you cotton string and tie them up to dry. And let me tell you, I miss having them. It's been a long time since I've had a good batch of cooked leather breeches. And let me tell you, Tammy's lucky I couldn't crawl through the telephone screen or I would have been right there in her kitchen, let me tell you. Yep, it is sometimers. There's two phases of it, sometimers. Sometimes you remember it, sometimes you don't. Then there's all timers, and that's when you don't remember none of it. Yes, I have grown motherwort. I've grown Siberian motherwort. It's now the Siberian motherwort is Siberian motherwort is a little harder to grow because it can be finicky where it comes up. Motherwort is not hard to grow at all. Now, a sister of mine, a good ways from me, she used to have the biggest, beautiful patch of motherwort, and she really didn't do much of nothing to it. Once you find its happy place in your yard, in your garden, wherever in your herb bed, once you find a plant's happy place where they grow like no tomorrow. Leave them there. They will continue to grow for you. They will bless you and they will be happy there. Because, yeah, I have moved happy plants from one spot to another. They were not happy, and I had to move them back. See, I haven't used the Cade's Cove. I've got the bean seeds for it still, but I've got one that was especially grown in East Tennessee or it can be, a lot of people know them as leather britches. Now, other people might know them as shuck beans. That's another name for leather britches. It depends on what part of the eastern side of America you're from. That's a good one, Bounty. Oh, I love horehound. I really do. And see, that was another thing I need to get done. There's so much done, but with what happened, and well, yeah, that crap that happened screwed a lot of things up that I wanted to do, but have no fear, I will get it done. But yeah, some people know the leather breeches as shuck beans, which is SHUK. That's just like plants. You might hear it called one thing and then find out it's got 10 or 15 different names for it. That's why you got to be careful, because you got to do your research, because what one person calls one plant might be another name for another plant. So it can get interesting. It won't affect the shelf life, but I have found that it can over time evaporate out. It's not going to affect your tincture inside, but just a level amount in it. So I'm gonna start using ordering the caps for the bottles. Oh, we're still at, well, what happens is now that I'm working, I come to family's house, different family, y'all. Come to my sister's house for, depends on like the weather. I come for 4 days and we go back home, and she comes back, picks us up Sunday so I can go in for work. So we're, yeah, going back and forth. No, not that house. Definitely not that house. Best place to mail supplies. Hold on, I gotta wait for it to go above the little heart button so I can see it. But no, we're still there at the house. I'm just at my sister's house at the moment. Okay. At the moment, neither. I'll give you I'll give you the address that I'm at now, and that's because it's sister's house, and we're coming here just for the work week. It's safer here, but granted, I'll tell you, I'm proud of the people in the neighborhood at our house. There was some packages under the carport that, I wasn't expecting to be there. Guess what? They'd been under that carport for 2 days, and guess what? They were there. So I'm proud of people. Maybe people are starting to see the error of their ways. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, I will email you, Tammy, or I might just call you. I talked to Farrell last night. Maybe it's time for me to call you, Tammy, if that's fine with you. And I'll give you my address to mail to. And that way, because I'm sorry, y'all, I'm behind on comments, I'm behind on emails, I'm behind on a lot of things. And that way y'all can get a hold of Tammy and she can give you the address. Definitely not a problem, Bounty. You take care of that good man. He's been with you. Y'all been together for so long. Give him a hug from me. And you take care, darling. And you have a blessed week. Praying that you get some snow or some rain, something up there. And we will definitely see you, sister, next Monday night. Love you, and you stay safe up there. That ain't happening no time soon. It's going to take a long while for that one. Oh, ain't no need to worry about it, Carol. Listen, we all make mistakes up in here, and that's why we're family. We we make mistakes, we correct ourselves, we read typo-nese, we speak typo-nese. Nope, not yet. We're praying that he'll finally get his disability here soon. And when he does, we will have, we're going to get the vehicle fixed. That way, then yes, I'll be able to go back and forth to the post office and everything. But for now, I haven't been to the post office in 2.5 weeks, 3 maybe. So yeah, the post office was, the bill was paid. It's not that, it's the getting back and from for the post office. It sucks not having a vehicle. I'm telling y'all, it really sucks. Yep, I've been working the job. Yep. Yes, I sure did. Yep, that's fine, Carol. You can have this address. Yes. Yep, it's a good walk. Now, if I knew I wouldn't get killed and run over, if I had one of those old fashioned, hand pump railroad carts, I think I heard an owl outside the window, y'all. But if I had one of those hand pump railroad carts, I did hear an owl. It's three of them, and they're barred owls. Hoot hoot! More owl family coming up. You could send it to the P.O. box, Janie, but I don't know how long it's going to be before I get to go back to the P.O. box. Thank you, Janie. Thank you. Yeah, it's a good long walk to the post office. Where are you going, Bounty? You getting all wild again? I'm picking on you. Well, at least we know that you'll be okay. But yeah, I love my job. I get to help people. I get to help people. Oh yeah, I'll get it. I'll get it, but I just don't know when I'll be able to get to the post office. It just sucks for now, but before long we'll be back on our feet. Listen, Dark Lord, I know you enjoy being in the live stream, but darling, if you need to go lay down, don't hesitate to. I'm not trying to get rid of you, but you have to take care of yourself, darling. I'll give you, oh my gracious, Cassandra, that would be amazing. I'm not going to lie. Um, uh, Email me, Cassandra. It's probably not going to be until tomorrow night before I can answer it because I don't look at my phone at work. And I will send you the address here. They shouldn't have any problem delivering it here. Oh, you've gotten warm, you've nested, and you've got Benadryl in you. You're setting yourself up for Sleepy Town trip. Oh, I hope y'all have a wonderful time, Bounty. Don't y'all get too wild. For the Lord's sake, don't name nothing after me.
Or me.
Junior said, or me. Y'all behave, but have a lot of fun. An appetizer. An appetizer. I like that one. Yeah, I don't understand that, Cassandra. I don't know why they wouldn't send that to the address. You take care of Bounty, sister, and I hope y'all have a great time. Just y'all be careful and eat some extra stuff for me. Baby, can you make me some coffee? Yeah, Bounty gone wild in the big city. We might hear about this on the news. Yes, you did, and you did catch me live. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. All right, now I'm gonna tell you right now, I cannot remember the name of the other seed company that I ordered from. Tammy might know their name. Um, it's they are trying to revive a lot of the old heirloom bean seeds and a very few tomato seeds that come from the Appalachian region. Of course, most of that falls into Georgia, Tennessee, South Carolina, North Carolina, Kentucky area. They are having college students that's going through agriculture and also teenage uh, kids who are interested in high school that are in the FFA try to raise these seeds and keep these seeds from going extinct. I got some interesting ones. I had to behave myself. I think it is that one. Yep. There now granted the seed packets for heirlooms are not bad. Most of the seeds for the beans are 100 seeds per packet. They're $7 a packet. And now the shipping is a flat $6 no matter how much you order. Now, believe it or not, Tammy, they have started taking orders online. You don't have to print the order form out anymore. Good evening, Anna. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? But I need a physical address from someone so I can mail these seeds. Are you talking about mailing me seeds or mailing somebody else seeds? We'll see what we can do. Hey, Atta Girl Prepping, welcome into chat. Hoot hoot, good to see you. Um, what is it? No, it went by. Crap, I don't know. Oh, here's my phone. Hold on, give me a minute. I'm not trying to be rude. Give me just a minute. What did, oh crap, come on. You gotta be kidding me. Come on. Who was it? Who? Hold on a minute. It's acting up. Where is it? Okay, it goes by the name Sustainable Mountain Agriculture Center. That's what it goes by. Oh, that's right. You had those seeds. Yes. I'm sorry to hear that, October Opal, darling. I know it's rough. Let's see. Good evening, Brampton Gardner. Welcome into chat. Hoot a hoot. How are you doing? You and your big trip. I didn't get to watch your live stream and I apologize. I so wanted to hear about your seeds. As soon as I get time, I'm gonna go back and watch that live stream. Sustainable Mountain Agriculture Center. Yeah, they have now. It's not a great big massive amount, but let me tell you some of the names. You just got to wonder how they got those names. I'm gonna cut this phone off. Hold on, because I feel like it's rude, but that was the only way I was going to get the name to y'all. Now, like I said, it's $7 a pack. You have to pay attention, read, click on each one that you might be interested in. It has more information, kind of where they come from or originated from, and they tell you some on them that what they like to use them for. Some of them, I just looked at them and I go, my God, that's an ugly bean. But yeah, I was very impressed that they're helping getting, the FFA involved and those who are going to college for agriculture in hopes of, you know, letting them know hybrids are not a lot of times what they're cracked up to be. But yeah, I'm reaching for my drink. I'm looking forward to getting that order in. I forget what all I got. I got the Tennessee cornfield pole bean, which is supposed to be linked back to Cherokees. There was another one I got. I think I got four. I had to stop myself because there was a bunch I wanted. Now they have a very few tomatoes. I never even heard of those tomatoes. And they've got the Georgia Candy Roasters winter squash too. So is that a different place, Tammy, or is that the same place? I think they're a different place. Now, if you have to pay with checks, you're gonna have to print the order form out and mail it to them. I thought it might have been the same place. Now I already have the fat man bean, yes. I thought it would be great that the fat woman grew the fat man beans. I'm not worried about it. I'm not shaming myself or nothing. Listen, I am perfectly comfortable with who I am because we're not all meant to be the same. And I will crack a joke for y'all right now. Y'all can use you can visualize it on your own. If we were all meant to be skinny, there'd be a reason why for that. Think about it. Way back in the days, long ago, of our ancestors, some before the ancestors walked the earth, there was the tribe of the stick figure people. They tried to be a prominent tribe. They tried to procreate and everything. It didn't go well for the stick figure tribe. Think about this. What happens when two sticks rub together? Unfortunately, the stick figure tribe went poof. I can't help myself. I don't look at this. This is nothing. It's just a shell. What truly matters what truly matters is what's on the inside. That's what makes a person beautiful, loving, caring. That this on the outside is nothing. That's right, Deb. I am for skinny people, fat people, people within reason and everything. You know what? You know why I'm perfectly comfortable the way I am? I'll give you a secret. You know why I'm comfortable in my own skin, my own vessel? I'm harder to kidnap, y'all. Yep, Sandra, yep. But yeah, it depends on the person now. It all depends on the person. I have known a lot of heavyset people that were ungodly healthy. And I have known a lot that worked. I have known a lot of very, thin people who were very healthy. I have known way too many that should have been healthy but were ungodly sick. So you never know. It all boils down to your genetics, and that's something you cannot escape is genetics. Genetics is what really keeps us who we are, because let me tell you, I've known some very, very old, lived a very long life, heavy set people, skinny people. It all depends on your genetics. And look, I look at it like this. My number could be punched at any time. Any time. But I'm praying it's not, because I've got too many people to teach to grow food, their own food, to become more self sustainable. And I got a whole lot more people to harass along the way. That's perfectly fine, Apple 9. I understand completely. I thank you. I thank everyone who comes in. Y'all don't know how much I appreciate y'all. I love getting to spend time with y'all. Apple 9, you have a blessed evening and an even better week ahead. And we'll hopefully see you next Monday evening. That's a bird seed. I like that one. Now, granted, on that bird seed, I'll tell you. Now, I do have a video. It's somewhere back in the back of the videos. Good night, darling Apple 9. You take care. You have a blessed evening. Uh, what I like to do is get the, yes, organic. Not everybody can get organic. What I do for bird feed, I don't go buy them big bags of bird feed. They're way too expensive. Even the little bitty bags are too expensive. I get one bag of organic chicken scratch, and I get one organic bag of black, what is it? Black sunflower seeds, a black old sunflower oil, black old sunflower seeds. There we go. I'll get it eventually. And I mix my bird feed, and I don't run it too rich on either side. If I have it, I dice up and mix in with my hands uh, dried or dehydrated or freeze dried fruits. Sometimes I'll throw in extra nuts. Because let me tell you, some of those bird feeds are getting ridiculous. It shouldn't be that expensive. Yep. And I wasn't trying to start no wars. I wasn't trying to make fun of nobody. I enjoy a good laugh, a good joke, and I can't help myself. I have to cut loose once in a while. Yeah, they do. And see, I had it planned. I was going to set it up. I was going to teach people how to make soot cakes from scratch to where you actually get the soot from your local butcher, melt it down, mix everything in it. Oh, and another thing, if you do happen to make your own soot cakes, the birds will love you. Please mix in some oatmeal. And don't have to be cooked or nothing. And make sure it's plain oats. None of the cream, like strawberry cream, nothing like that. Plain oats. Peanut butter. There's so much that you can do doing the soot cakes. But yeah, I've always fed the birds. I feed them year round. Now the soot cakes is usually come out um late fall all the way through winter into early spring until it starts getting really, a little too warm, because yes, soot cakes can go rancid. Bird TV for my cat. Listen, I saw somebody and I'm like going, this is cruel on both sides for the cat and the birds. They got one of those bird feeders, with the suction cups on it. Suction cupped that right to the window, right where the cat likes to lay. Now, the cat's on the other side, it can't get to the birds. The cat's on this side of the glass trying to get to the birds. On the other side is the bird feeder. The birds are eating. They're leery of the cat watching them, but I can't help it. Both of them finally, both sides end up calming down. And yeah, them little birds just eat away, and that cat's like going, I'll get you eventually. Yes, and I'll tell you another thing you gotta be careful of, especially with your sunflower seeds. Now you need to save you some. Don't forget to save you some of those seeds. But if you're not careful and you're trying to save your sunflower seeds, it's not so much the cardinals you gotta watch out for. If a little band of goldfinches come through, they will annihilate your sunflower seeds, especially if you're trying to save the seeds. Yes, I feed the birds. Believe me, I feed the birds. And thankfully, the squirrels don't bother it. I'm lucky. The squirrels do not bother it. Top Feed the birds, toppings a bag. I like that one. That's good. And yes, I know what you mean. Nope, I do not have pine trees. Well, take that back. I don't think I have a pine tree on our property. Now, the apartment complex next to us, I know they have some pine trees in the back. I'm not going over there to check them pine trees, but I think if I saw right, there might be a younger pine tree coming up on our side of the property. If it is, I'm gonna be happy. That way I can, until I can get a vehicle, I cannot go out to gather much of anything because I've been wanting to make pine needle tincture. I've been wanting to show people how to properly harvest pine resin. That's medicinal. And make tincture, make salve, and so on. Until then, I'm just idling on go. Yep. What are you looking at? You're looking like you're up to something, Junior. Don't try the innocent look. It don't work. Oh, this is great. This is great. But yeah, I should have white. I know somewhere around I can get to white pine. It's the getting to it is a different story. Carol said, "Hope you are doing." She says hello and hope you are doing well.
Tell her I'm doing well and thank you.
Why don't you, come over this way and speak for thyself, thy own, for thy own self? Good evening, Cheryl. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot.
Thank you, Carol. And yes, I'm doing well.
Man, he noticed y'all saw just the top of his forehead, man. He liked to flung himself backwards to get out of the camera. Hey, it's Junior in the flesh. He's just like going, mm-hmm. Oh, thank you, Lulu, darling. Now, bear with me. I am bad with names, y'all. And I can't remember your name. It's not that I'm being rude or anything. Stress is ugly. And plus, I have always had trouble with people remembering people's names. But if I ever see your face, you're in trouble because I'll remember you. You take care, Lulu. You have a blessed evening. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you more than you realize, darling, and love you dearly. Cindy, yeah, see, that aggravates me because the minute you said it, I remembered it. I tell you, it gets aggravating. You have a blessed week ahead. Now, be prepared. We got a lot of rain going to be moving through. Monsoon season's here early. And we hope to see you next Monday night, Cindy. You take care. Love you dearly. Yeah, Carol, never forget that she got to meet us both. Now, he's in a few other videos. The YouTube channel is basically mine. I don't force him to be in the videos. He can be in them if he wants to. But he's very private and I respect his wishes. Oh, believe me, he knows exactly what I went through fighting for him. He knows because he was there through it all. Sometimes he didn't remember it, but he remembers. Good evening, Michelle. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? October Opal informed me to tell you to stop hiding, stop hiding that handsome mug. Now you gotta be careful saying it like that because he will just start sticking a coffee mug just randomly into the live screen chat. Oh, thank you. Yep, it's what I wore to work today. I just didn't feel like changing, and I'm like, well, I'm just going into live stream like I am. Yes, he knows he's part of the Owl family. Believe me, he knows very well. Him, just as much as I am, are ungodly beyond thankful for y'all. Y'all don't realize how much we appreciate y'all and how much we are thankful for y'all. And if anybody wants to know, Carol will tell you I am the same in person as I am in the videos. Coffee. Yep, he'll just stick a random coffee cup in. Good evening, Pete Man. You're welcome. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Yep, squirrels are bad about that. They are horrible, believe me. I don't call them tree rats for no reason. Oh no, Farrell, you get to feeling better, darling. We will see you next week. And once again, happy birthday. You get you some rest and you got to get to feeling better now. Love you dearly, Farrell, darling. Now, you need anything, text me, let me know. Uh-oh, another. Is it a albino pear or? Yeah, I was worried that I was going to cause Carol to get way too excited. Because let me tell you, she was excited as could be. There was another gentleman um, that I met. Oh, when was that? When on earth was that? Year before last, if I remember right. I met him and he was just excited as could be. Now, of course, now don't get me wrong, I love meeting the Owls family. And y'all going, where's Mama Owl? We gotta find Mama Owl. Where's she at? Uh, like where's Waldo? Um, I cannot for the life of me remember the gentleman's name, but he was so nice to meet and I enjoyed meeting him. Oh, thank you, Pete, man. I try my best. I am nowhere near perfect, so y'all don't think I'm perfect now. Nothing in this world is perfect. And if they tell you it's perfect, it's an illusion and a lie. There is nothing on this earth that's perfect. But I do my best. I treat everyone like I like to be treated. Yeah, it was great. It was really great. I was in shock. I'm like going, I wasn't expecting anybody to know who I was. Ooh, interesting. Have you made any videos on the squirrels? Yep, I am the way I am. I don't intend on changing, but I do intend on growing more, learning more, because I'm not done yet. I'm nowhere near done yet. I have too many people to teach. I have too many people to grow with. I have too many of the owl family that we're going to keep going forward. And like I always say, I'm always honest. It might not be what people want to hear. I don't sugarcoat because Lord knows I'm not Willy Wonka's child. But I got a lot of people left to harass. Yes, I sure do, and joke around with. That's okay, Atta girl. Listen, I understand everyone. I am thankful for everyone that comes into the live stream. I am thankful to get to spend time with as many of the Owls family as I can in live stream. I also understand people are busy. They might not can chat. They can listen. I am thankful for everyone that does the replay. Y'all just don't realize this. This is my massive dose once a week to get to sit here, spend time laughing, joking, growing together with the Owl family. Y'all don't know how much I appreciate y'all, how much you are loved. And this time, I know it's not a whole lot of time, but the amount of 2 hours, sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. This is my happiness. This is when I get to sit down and just spend time with everyone. I'm gonna have to finally just say, forget it and sit down fishing for fun, and I'm gonna watch those videos. Yeah, thank gracious. We're not going below freezing tonight. I can't tell you, it almost feels like a heat wave out there. Okay, Janie. You take care, darling, and have a wonderful evening. Do a little dancing. Make your husband dance with you. Have a blessed week ahead, and we'll see you next Monday evening. Oh, I love you too, darling. Love you too. But yeah, Monday night. Now, don't get me wrong. I love making the videos, but being able to sit here now, I don't always get. I might miss a question or something like that. Somebody will see it. Somebody will see it, and I'll answer it as soon as I can. Y'all, I love getting to do this and just spend time with y'all. We're thankful ours the ones here did not freeze, not whatsoever, but we kept it dripping because let me tell you, we got below zero. Now, of course, that was with the wind chill. It made it hard to go outside, and for those who know me, it made it really hard to go outside to do the breathing treatments. So, yeah, I had cut back on smoking quite a bit. So, yeah, I can't tell you how wonderful it feels not to have to go out there like the poor little kid on the Christmas Story movie, bundled up. Oh, Gloria, are you still in the chat? Okay, Cassandra, I will answer you because I have got to get into the emails tomorrow. Wait, CSW 300, you're Gloria from Maine? Okay. Look, I'm lost. Y'all done got me lost. Don't lose an old Southern woman. We're gonna grasp our pearls and start having the vapors. I was gonna tell you, Gloria, that mask I got, well, the hood. It's just a hood that comes just down the neck and everything. Came from Amazon. Later tonight, as soon as I can, I'll answer your comment and I'll put the link in the comment. It came from Amazon. Let me tell you, that is the warmest hat I've ever had. And let me tell you, it wasn't all that expensive and it's amazing. Candy Duet Dad. Okay, now I know who you are, Lord. Oh my gracious. Send me goats. I remember you now. I remember you. Sorry, it took me a while, y'all. It is warm, Gloria. I'm not going to lie to you. It would be perfect for you up in Maine. But I'll put that link in. Now anybody else interested? If you scroll down, I don't need another one. But if you scroll down my Amazon wish or shopping list, or you could look for Gloria's comment. Um, yeah, it is. It is the warmest, amazing thing. I'm sorry you had to change your name because man, we enjoyed seeing that name pop up. That help send me goats. But yeah, another thing you could do, it wasn't cold enough too, and plus I'll get too warm, and if I get too warm, I'll get sick. You can pull this. It had strings. You can't really see them, but you can pull that string and pull that face mask up even more to the point where you only see about this much of my eyes. So if you're in a bad enough winter weather area, all you'd have to do is have that mask and snow goggles on. You'd be fine. Let me tell you, I can't. Now, don't get me wrong, I was thankful for the winter weather and the snow. I'm hoping, I'm hoping, like all get out, that there's a bunch of deceased bugs out there, namely mosquitoes. Because, yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that, Cheryl. I am so sorry to hear about that freezing. Oh, ticks. Yeah, I'm sick. I'm sick of ticks. Y'all have to be really extra careful with those ticks up there. But yeah, best thing people can do to winterize your pipes is go to Buck and a Quarter Tree because they're the cheapest place to go, and a lot of people don't know. that if you go to Buck and a Quarter Tree online, yeah, you can buy stuff by the case. And it won't cost you a dime in shipping if you let them ship it to your nearest store. So basically, all you're out is the price of what it would be in the store and tax. If you don't mind going to that store and pick it up, you're golden. Yeah, Lyme disease is bad, and I've got to look up again because, whoop, there's a tincture for that. There is an herb for that. Yes, yes, there is. But yeah, you get those pool noodles from Buck and a Quarter Tree, because I'm telling you, they're way cheaper than if you go to Lowe's or any of the other places to buy them, and they work the same. And they will insulate those pipes. Yes, they will. They work wonders, y'all. All right, I'm gonna get off of here. I need to get me something to eat, get me something more to drink, rest up a little bit. I got to call Tammy. And yeah, I have had so much fun tonight, y'all. Thank you so much. Thank y'all for coming in. I always look forward to getting to spend time with y'all, and y'all just don't know how much you're appreciated and loved. Way more than you realize. Y'all take care tonight. Let me know if you need to be put on the prayer request list. You can answer it in the comments below the prayer request list, and I will edit the prayer list, add more people to it. I love you too, Carol, darling. Yep, yep, believe it or not, it's medicinal. That Japanese knotweed does a lot of things. It's highly medicinal. And well, most people down here pull it like it's a weed. That was another thing that the Botanic Garden couldn't understand why that was being allowed to grow. Oh well. Tammy, I'll be calling you here after a little bit. I gotta go to the bathroom, get me something to eat, and I'll text you first before I call. Good night, Angel. I'm so happy you got to make it into the live stream. Y'all, bless you for spending time with me. Bless you, because I have enjoyed myself as I always do. Everyone, y'all take care. Y'all stay safe and sound, because I'm telling you, keep your eyes open. There were some other things I was going to talk about, but I'm going to bump it for next Monday night. There's a lot of things going on out there. People aren't noticing what's going on, and they're not being told about. Y'all take care. Know that y'all are loved and appreciated more than you know. And may you be blessed in all that you do. Keep stocking, keep prepping, keep getting your seeds, gather what you can. Don't just go buku crazy. Gather what you can when you can while you can. And especially, some of y'all change your thoughts about heirlooms. They're going to be way more important than you think because, well, we'll go into more detail about that next Monday night. Why y'all should be focusing on the heirlooms and quit worrying about perfect, perfect looking vegetables. Everyone, take care. Know that y'all are loved. And I will see y'all next week. Stay safe and sound. Hoot, hoot, and love y'all.